Yo, 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 what's going on after the fight? Well, it's your boy Money back with another one, fam. And we talking boxing. And we switching it up today, y'all. We're gonna move off of Earl and Bud for a minute and get to Tank and Jaron Ennis. We'll recap the weekend, talk about a few other little things that we got coming up. Omega, what's going down, big bro? How you feeling? Y'all smash that like button so y'all come in, family. Smash that like, smash that like. Okay, okay. Swat Jones, what's going down, bro? Hey, Kiwan. Oh, Tyler, what's going down? Yeah, them Saints trying to put it on them boys. Gervonta. Oh, yeah, I got to take a piss. Y'all smash that like as y'all come in. It's going to be a good scrap. But I ain't going against Tank for nobody. YouTube ain't applying pressure to Tank. Tank been feeling like he got something to prove, bro. It ain't never been Tank, Swar. It ain't never been Tank. Tank been wanting all the smoke. But when you up on the floor and you young, like Earl said, you're not gonna go against him. No, you're not gonna go against Floyd, especially when you're young and that's somebody that's been in the game for so long. You gotta listen to him and see what he wants you to do. Yeah, we're gonna see what's gonna happen. A lot of people owe Tank an apology. A lot of cats kept saying, "Oh, Tank with Floyd, Tank this, Tank that." Yeah, look at Tank now. Yeah, look at Tank now. He ain't with none of them. He ain't with none of them. GTD promotion. We gonna see if these cats get Tank his apology that they owe him. Now I'm saying we're gonna see if they give him his apology that they owe him. Y'all smash your like and y'all come in, fam. Going on, Chris? Alright. Hold on, y'all. Y'all smash your like. We gonna cook tonight though. Yeah, we gonna cook tonight. Hold on, y'all. I gotta take a piss. Y'all smash your like. Y'all smash your like. Come on in. We're not even worrying about Bud ass right now. D1, what's going down, bro? We on this Tank. If it is said January 7th on fire, you know, two stone cold killers. Hold on, y'all. And we back, family. We back. 1 second. Let me get on situated. My brother Master Khalik, what's going down, bro? Mike Biggs boxing, what's going down? Gabe Lopez, what's going down? Justin Verlander went to the Mets. Y'all little sneaky motherfuckers. Did Justin Verlander win the Cy Young Award this year? Yeah, I had a feeling that he was gonna win. Justin Verlander to the Mets. Hell of a move. Hell of a move. Hell of a move. Gotta salute that one. Motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm jealous, Gabe. Jealous as hell. God damn it. But hey, Gabe, who got MVP of the National League? I said, Gabe, who got MVP of the National League, Gabe? Say his name. Say his name, Gabe. Say his name, Gabe. Yeah, man. Scherzer supposed to be in fucking St. Louis. Scherzer supposed to came home, but he played us. You know what I'm saying? Fucking played us, man. No, Gabe. Say his name, Gabe. Say it, Gabe. And then after you say it, I want you to tell me who beat them Detroit Tigers for the World Series. After you say it. But yeah, y'all. Gervonta Tank Davis. Jaron Boots Ennis. They about to set the city on fire out there in DC, man. Yeah, they about to set DC on fire, bro. That's right, Gabe. Yeah, D1. That's right, Master Khalik. That's right. That's right. With that cheating ass Kenny Rogers out there. Pine Tar. Mr. Pine Tar Man. Mr. Pine Tar Man. Mhm. He couldn't swing, baby. That curveball was nasty. Hey, Gabe, that curveball was nasty. Froze him at the plate. Hey, Wainwright curveball was nasty. Wainwright gone this year. Albert gone. Molina gone. Man, we got some new boys in the house. Now they know what I'm talking about. They know what I'm talking about. Everybody remember that 2006 World Series. We know what was on Rogers' hands. We know what got caught on the palm. Come on now. We know what was on the palm. Yes, indeedy. Still couldn't get us. Still couldn't get us. Hate Boston with a passion, though, man. So that's for another topic, y'all. Y'all know I'm a big baseball lover, man. Big football lover, man. Big basketball lover. Boxing lover. Hockey lover. I love all sports, bro. I'm a sports guy. Sports help save my life, to be real with you. Sports help save Monty Brown life, man. Fuck my head, y'all. I've been taking these little pills, so they've been working, but y'all bear with me, y'all. Y'all bear with me because I'm going through some situations, man. I'm going through some situations. Like, I got a doctor appointment tomorrow. I think I'm gonna have to reschedule, but I gotta go get me a CAT scan, man. Y'all pray for old Monty Brown. Y'all pray for me, bro, because I think I don't know. I ain't gonna make my mom knock on wood though, but pray for me, man. Pray for me, shit. They're going to have a great year next year, Jew Money. They're not trying. They're going to. They're going to. And the way they shaping up with, which he should have been had his ass up on the PBC, but Demetrius Andrade, he gonna get a big time fight. It might be against Charlo. Might be the one that Caden Plant, Benavidez. Hey, what about Morrell versus David Morrell versus Demetrius Andrade? Hey, hey, hey. It's a lot you can do. It's a lot you can do. Yeah, we ain't worried about them damn White Sox, bro. I appreciate y'all, Swat Jones. I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, bro. For real, for real. Just I gotta get this CAT scan and make sure everything all right with my fucking brain because I've been getting headaches and headaches and headaches, and this ain't no good. My boy YB in the building. YB, what's going down, man? You enjoy yourself at that fight, man, with the donors? Yeah, Kurt. Like that shit start in the back, come to the front, on the side, like, and it's like, man, it messes with me. I can't sleep sometimes, bro. I'm talking about I'll be up all night. It's a lot that's going on with me though, but I ain't gonna go down look my little medical, what I'm saying, history. But yeah, it's a lot your boy got to do, man. It's a lot that you deal with being in a wheelchair, bro. No doubt, Gabe. And I don't stress, but going through it is a different situation. I mean, ain't no stress, it's just the pain, man. I don't like pain. I'm not a fan of pain. I'm not. I don't think nobody is a fan of pain. I'm definitely not a fan of pain, bro. So shit, I'm gonna have to, I'm gonna have to get on the job and do some shit. On the real strong shit, I'm taking a little something stronger than that, Via Queen. Now meditation ain't gonna help this one. Soldier J, I got a doctor appointment. She go, I'm gonna do all that. Like I'm gonna have to reschedule from tomorrow. But when I go there, I'm gonna get all that checked, bro. Don't even worry. I'm gonna get all that checked. Like, yeah, it's just, man, a lot of shit I be dealing with. Like this ain't the first time though, so I know something. But as you get older, certain shit get worse, man. And I gotta do better with my health. I gotta do better with a lot of shit, bro. I gotta do better with a lot of shit. Appreciate that, Kurt. It's all good, Master Khalik, man. You help me out with your prayers, bro. You help me out with your prayers. You help me out with just being a real nigga, just being, having my back. I know you got my back for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? They help me out more than you know, bro. Right, Gabe. On the real songs, nah, men and drill, all that don't do nothing for me. I ain't gonna lie to you, Queen. Like those don't be doing nothing for me. Ben and drills and like I be need some strong shit. Say the Saints about the blood. What didn't happen? Oh, Brady them got in that box, huh? Shit, this motherfucker. Yeah. That's what all my OGs tell me. Get that blood work done. Most definitely help this well for sure, soldiers. Yeah, I got you, bro. That's for sure. I hear you, songstress. I hear you. I appreciate that, Master League, bro. I appreciate that, bro. I heard that from a lot of people. I don't think I'm the strongest nigga in the world, but man, when you're dealing with a lot of shit, you know, hey, that's crazy. Y'all talking about that chocolate because I be eating a lot of chocolate. I be eating a lot of chocolate. I don't know if it's chocolate though. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't the chocolate. It ain't never been chocolate. What that boy, what Chris Tucker tell, my man in Dead Presidents? Don't look at me like that. It ain't the dope. It ain't never been a dope. Swar, you what you was over in Iraq, Swar? You had to go over there. Put the chocolate down. I don't know if I can put the chocolate down, Queen. I don't know that, Queen. I put a lot of things down. You know what? Sodas too. I got a problem. I gotta do better with drinking water too, y'all. That's one of my main things. I gotta do better with drinking water. Oh, third and 18. They finna let Brady come back and do that thing. Oh, Zenit, I wish you would have sent that to the Cash App or the PayPal. I swear I do, bro. I swear. But thank you so much, Zenit. Let me not. I'm not gonna say I'm appreciative. But if y'all go donate, y'all send it to the Cash App or the PayPal, please, y'all. I ain't rocking with YouTube like that no more. If y'all go donate, y'all show love to the PayPal or the Cash App or the Venmo, please. Salute and prayers to your health and healing. Also, not sure if it helps, but try turmeric and ginger tea or in your food. It's a natural anti-inflammatory and a pain reliever. Okay, Zenit, I'll try that, bro. I promise you I'll try it. But I need to do better with drinking water and stand off them sodas. I try to substitute the sodas for juice, but I don't know what it is about them sodas, y'all. Oh, Zenit, this is all love, man. I'm appreciative, bro. I'm appreciative. Nah, I don't smoke weed. Like you know, every now and then take a little puff, but I don't do weed like that, y'all. I got you, Ivo. Lemonade, I like lemonade too. Homemade smoothies with the fresh fruit. Let's see if they let Brady them come back. Brady come back and score 14 points in a fucking 8 minutes on the ass. But yeah, y'all, I appreciate all the love, man. Y'all sending me my way. But let's get into the boxing, y'all. While y'all here, I know y'all love Money B. Got love, fucking want to see me do better. Cause without Money B, we ain't got no Money Brown TV. We ain't got nothing to talk about. My brother Thomas Robinson, thank you so much for that love in the cash shop, bro. Hey, y'all, I was so thankful for my YouTube family on Thanksgiving. You hear me? So we had to tell people what we was thankful for, right? We had to say 3 things. One of mine was my YouTube family, y'all. I want y'all to know that, man. I really got love for y'all. I'm really very appreciative and thankful for y'all, bro. Y'all don't know how much y'all changed my life. Like y'all really changed the brother life for real, for real. My brother Rick, what's going down, Rick? Yeah, Rick, they going broke. They going broke. Yeah, I used to hate Brady too, but I learned to respect him. Brady's a bad man, bro. Brady's a bad man. I learned to respect Brady. We supposed to beat him though. We let them motherfuckers come back and beat us. Oh my God, that hurt my feelings, bro. We supposed to beat Tampa. We supposed to beat Tampa. They let them come back, motherfuckers, man. Tampa, Arizona. Even this last game against fucking Seattle, bro. That's 3 wins for my round. We can have 6 wins right now. 6. San Francisco, 7. It's all good though. Yeah, they feel let Brady come back and take this thing, bro. Yeah, they about to let Brady come back and take this thing. Let me drop this link though. Let me drop this link.
What up, though?
What's going down, Cleek?
Hey, that was me. Just sent you that little 10 in the joint.
Oh, I appreciate that, my brother. Much love, champ.
Yeah, that was for my business.
Appreciate that, bro.
For sure, man. You get yourself together, man. We can't have no bullshit going on out here, my dog.
I most definitely gotta do better, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. And I know it too. You know some shit and you still just like a nigga.
Hey, why this nigga got
Leonard
Ellaby up here with
Because he's a clown, man. It's that time of year, man. Every time I hear him speak, I hear clown shit.
When let him speak? Where let him speak at? He wasn't speaking at the press conference, was he?
No, he's not signing. Not Floyd. Gervonta's not with him. I know.
Yeah.
At this point, I got his face just because without Gervonta, Mayweather Promotions got nobody.
Hey, man, hey, dog. Hey, man, how you feel about Tank Energy at that little press conference, man? He was acting nervous or anxious or something, man. It was something going. Yeah, it was
not nervous.
I think he was just done with it.
Yeah,
that's why I said anxious or nervous. Like that's what I'm getting from. Like he fed up with a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, bro, that's what it is. Look, when you see Tank, even when he was on the Rap podcast, bro, I could just tell like the situation trying to get the fuck away from Floyd now, bro, is pissing them off. But Tank is a fucking savage, bro. Like he for real, like savage, like to where certain shit, then by being young, like he really on go mode like that. Like his ass really on go mode like that, bro. Like you said some shit to Tank, he really be on go mode. You saw what he told Blue. Like I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm talking about me. Like I don't want to hear about none of that politically correct ass shit. I'm talking about me.
Right? I believe everything Tank say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's just like he on go mode, bro. Now, we like cause he humble as fuck. Tank is a humble dude, bro. Like if you see him, bro, when like even after all his fights, bro, he don't be on all that rah-rah shit or trying to go over there and piss off his opponents or try to stun on them and shit. He actually go show him love, respect, and shit like that. But it's just, you know how it is, Khalid, when you got them one cats, bro, that once you piss them off like that, they go there. And Tank is one of them type, brother, where he's saying he off the leash now. Like everybody talked all that shit about him. He afraid of this person. He afraid of that person. Oh, he's with Mayweather promotion. Oh, this, that, and the third. But now niggas have to give him his respect, and niggas got to apologize. Cause I kept telling motherfuckers that Tank is not with them dudes no more. I got so many videos to drop, bro. I've been slacking because of my health and shit. But man, I've been just sitting up, looking at everything, bro. I got so many videos I gotta drop and talk about, bro.
Man, Tank.
Yeah, Rick.
I believe Tank, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, the dude, you know, he from the gutter, man. That boy came from the gutter, you know what I'm saying? And you know, and it's good that he got that energy in him. Like I seen him like that, bro, and I was like, okay, this is either a good thing or a bad thing. But then I thought about it, I say this is a good thing because now he feel like I got something to prove in this game. You know what I'm saying? When he, you know, dealing with Floyd, he feeling like, you know, I'm gonna get this money, but now he's starting to see people ain't respecting him that much, or certain people ain't, you know what I'm saying? I do, but a lot of people ain't. Now he want his respect, bro, and I think he about to really step up to the plate, bro, and get it popping.
Well,
like Ricky said, Tank about to pull a lot of your favorite fighters' skirts up, bro.
Well, you know, and I wish him the best of luck. You know, like a lot. Like, look, I've criticized Tank, and I've criticized him just not necessarily on the merits of him as a fighter, but just the way he was.
I'm sorry, my boy. God damn, Julio, how you catch that ball like that? I'm sorry, Ibo.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Football season.
Swab, what's going on, Swab?
You know, I've criticized the way he's been handled.
My man, what's that, man?
Okay, get it in, Ibo. I'm sorry.
But hey, if him leaving Mayweather gets me good fights, then hey, I'm happy.
Listen, I want to say this too, because a lot of people be looking at Tank. Like Tank fought some good fucking fighters, bro. And his resume, like people try to share on his resume. When we look at his resume, bro, he fought top-notch competition, fam. Right? It's just like people just didn't want to give him his credit because it was certain fights that people wanted to see him fight and it wasn't taking place. But it's just like almost Canelo. Oh my God, what an adjustment, Julio, bro. Wow. But you know, it's coming out, bro. It's coming out like he 28. All his big fights is ahead of him now, right? Everybody that said they want to see him fight, they still right there for him to fight. This fight that he got coming up against Hector Garcia is a hell of a fight. It's a hell of a fight, bro.
Hey, I will say this, man. They dissed Hector Garcia, in my opinion, in that fucking conference, man. Very disgusting the way they treated that man.
Ooh, is that Chris Garvin?
Hey, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bro. That Mario Barrios win was some hell of a shit to me. That was colder than any guys ever did. That Mario Barrios win, dog. That was some shit, bro. Mario Barrios, he was boxing his ass off, bro, and he should have beat Tank, but Tank showed the absolute dog he is. He showed his boxing skills, how he took his jab away. Like if y'all really pay attention to that, if y'all really watch, you know, if y'all watch the fight more than once, and you watch that boy when he took his jab away, man, in like probably like the fourth round, you know what I'm saying? He started pawing it, you know what I'm saying? He started pawing that jab away, taking that boy. Once he took his jab away, it was over. Then he hit him to the body, man, and it was a wrap, man. He boxed. Look, man, that Mario Barrios fight, bro, that was Tank at his best. And also the Isaac Cruz fight, because he hurt his hand. He fought that man in the last 6 rounds with one hand. You know what I'm saying? Man, Tank a bad motherfucker, dog. And
not just that, bro. Even in a Rolly fight, bro, like you seen him make the adjustment, like he was letting Rolly tire himself out, was hitting his ass with big shots, but like Tank is like he gonna get better, bro. Like he getting older, he maturing, you know, he keeping the weight down, like Earl keeping the weight down.
Yeah, I think Tank with Rolly, I think Tank he uses IQ so much in that fight, because he was you know, he was baiting that boy in, man. He was letting that boy come in. He was making that boy feel comfortable so he can. And then he delivered the knockout punch. That ain't even the punch he wanted to hit him with. You know what I'm saying? But he baited that boy in, man. He let that boy get comfortable. He knew what he was gonna do to that guy. You know
but to be fair, that
I gotta watch the press conference because I ain't watched the press conference though. So if y'all go,
man, you should have seen it, man. You should. Hey, Monty, man. Hey, you know you my brother, man. You remember when I first heard you say that, man? Hey, you know I'm praying for you, baby. Hey, you already know that, man. Anyway, just up and down.
Appreciate that.
Well, you know it's boxing, man, and I love boxing. We all love boxing, so it ain't about no YouTube channel, no shit like that, man. It's about this boxing. Yo, that press conference, man. I had to get on, Money. Yo, did you see the whole vibe with Boots? in the press conference, man. Like it was like anyway. I ain't gonna go nowhere. I wanted to cook on it because I wanted you to cook on it too because like Boost know he coming up, man. I seen it on his face, and then Gervonta had to give Boost props because it was like Gervonta know what Boost is, but Boost know what Gervonta is. And what I seen with Gervonta,
oh, they got it.
Yeah.
Boy, that bitch.
But I mean, but I had to reach out to you because I was like, yo, I know Monty see this, man, because Gervonta, he was more anxious. That's what I love about him. He was like, he don't talk a lot, but he was more anxious to get in the ring because that's what he good at.
Right.
And that made me excited. I'm gonna press mute. I gotta go flip the chicken real quick, but I'll be right back.
How your business? OTB was going down, bro. Was going down, champ.
Hey, did you hear the well, I don't know if it's at this point confirmed or not, but I heard Demetrius Andre is going to be on the undercard of that Tank fight.
He with PBC now, Ivo.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And I'm fighting Demond Nicholson.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. That's like no disrespect to Demond, but by God, this is a really big step down for Demetrius in the sense of like you could have had a mandatory fight against Yanni Beck, which you probably could have won based off how he looked in his last fight. But in that same breath, you could have moved up and fought Parker and put yourself in that eliminator position for a Canelo fight. I'm just confused with what the hell he's doing.
He's still in position, right? Because we go with the PBC, right? You fight Demond Nicholson at 168, right? Remember, Demond Nicholson, the one that gave Edgar Berlanga, he went all the rounds with, which is, I ain't gonna say it's a step forward, like I say. It ain't. I don't think it move him up. I don't think it move him down. I don't like people trying to hype the fight up like it's one of them, like it's something. But by him being on PBC, I understand what they're trying to do now. That he gonna go out there and get that win.
He wants to go WBC route.
He could be in position for a Charlo fight. He could be in position for the winner of Benavidez and Plant. He could be in position for David Morrell. So it's some big fights out there for him that he can get. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna see how he go. But he fucked up a lot of situations, Ivo. So with him, I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not surprised. So
I get that.
But at the same time, like you got to make the next move the best move. And I feel like this is, signing with PBC is a good move for him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Time will tell. Like, honest to God, time will tell if this is like the right decision.
But I'm gonna tell you why. Just the right decision because you gotta think about it, Ivo. Who undercard he's on?
I get he's on the Tank Davis undercard. He's gonna get some exposition. I get that.
Out there, right? So when you've been out there, you've been seen. It's about him stepping up and putting on a hell of a performance. God damn, you gotta respect Tom Brady. This motherfucker is at 45. Shit. I'm sorry, y'all, but man,
I feel I'm with you, money. I feel you, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry, I'm just saying, like, bro, how you just like that boy came back and took that shit. Like, this is shit you gotta respect about Brady right here. The first 3 Super Bowls, I feel like the Patriots cheated that shit. The last 4, he got all my respect, bro. All my respect because Seattle fucked up. Now figure back to boxing. They should have gave the ball to Marshawn Lynch. The goddamn Falcons let them come back from a motherfucking 165-point lead. My goddamn round was so fucking sluggish. Well, they should have won the damn game. And with Tampa, he went out there and took that shit. So
money. You talking about Brady? Yo, check it out, man. Yo, you remember when Tampa Bay was in England, right? Man, tell me why that man going through a divorce. Hey, it was a tabloid the same day where his wife was out there with her Jiu-Jitsu trainer or some shit like that. They was out there and tell me why that man won the game with his wife on the tabloid. Tell me that ain't greatness, man. Like when a man going through that, his wife out there with somebody else, that man still want to win the game. Come on now.
God.
I love Brady.
God, please.
Yeah, for real, bro. That's that kind of shit, bro.
That's a bad motherfucker, bro. Come back, score. And I sit up there, I swear to God, y'all, we fit talk about boxing right after this. Man, I was looking at the score. I say, man, it's too much time. I say, I'm gonna look up. This motherfucker been won the game, and this motherfucker won the game. Brady bad, boy. You gotta give him steps. But let's get back to the box, y'all. Let's stick to the box. Okay, so with the Demetrius Andrade, Ivo, we'll see. Like you say, he had a couple positions. Like when he's gonna fight Jenna Beck, he was the champion, so he gave up the title. Then he came up to remember he supposed to fight Zach Park at first. He was undefeated, put him in position. Then he was supposed to fight. After that, who they had him in line to fight? He was in line to fight somebody after because that he supposed to pull it out. And then there was somebody else he was in line with. So, but now he actually got a fight and it's happening. So, he got to be up. And then I like it, Ivo, because it helps that card out. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. It's a good card.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna definitely buy that pay-per-view card. Like
Yeah.
my issue is just like he's running in a circle because he was in position to go the WBO route. Now he's gonna go in circles with the PBC to go down the WBC route. So it's like you're taking all these extra steps when that's what it doesn't make any sense. You were already there in that position. And yet you choose to go in this like abrupt, just long circle for no reason.
Facts. So
I gotta ask you something, man. Maybe I'm wrong, right? But I love boxing, right? From what I've seen with the press conference and what I've seen with everybody else, like, as far as like EJ, Crawford, man, boxing been at the bottom for a minute. I remember I was mad seeing UFC come in and just take over. And I'm not saying that I don't watch UFC. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, man, when I seen that press conference with Tank Davis and I seen all them people on the undercard, I forgot everything else about boxing and what's been going on. I think shit about to start popping. And I ain't gonna lie, man, like boxing need to be back where it is. My granddaddy, man, it's so much about boxing, man. Boxing brought people together, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest with you, with that press conference, man, and seeing Boots and seeing even Andrade, because I don't really like Andrade like that, man. I think he good in the ring, but he kind of suspect, when it comes to like fighting like good fighters. That's how I feel. But I mean, when I seen that, I'm ready for boxing, man. So I ain't even worried about the other shit that happened in the last year or so. That's how I feel,
Swat, as someone who can say from an outside America perspective, boxing is booming outside of America. America's like the one place where I've personally been seeing, like, for example, in the UK, in Asia, in most of Eastern Europe, boxing pops off, man. It's just here in America.
No, what's funny? I was in the military for 5 years, man, and I went to war on Iraqi freedom, war on terrorism, and what I'm saying is, like, when I went around,
salute my brother Swat.
Hey, my man.
I'm happy that you're here with us, my brother. You feel me?
I love you. Hey,
bro.
They love all us brothers over there and overseas, man. I did it for all y'all. So if y'all made me feel even better with that shit, but
I got my nephew on the wall right now. He a Marine. He just got out though, but he was over in Kuwait. He was over in Kuwait.
Yo, man. What you saying that Money, man? Because I got a connection with Money, man. Money, when I seen him go at it with Bill for the first time, man, I learned a lot about Bill, but I also learned about Money, man. Money kind of got me in all this anyway, man. So much love. You already know what it is, man. And salutes to everybody who served. Damn, man, you made me lose my train of thought, man.
Well, you were saying
we were talking about boxing outside of America.
Outside of America, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm saying is, man, I go everywhere else, man. They still got the Muhammad Ali posters up. They still got posters up of Joe Frazier, man. They know more about the history of boxing, and I'm not saying the United States don't, but they just salvaged the whole culture of boxing way more. You go to UK, you go to England. Hey, let's not even talk about Africa or let's not even talk about.
Let me tell you, I got so many connections with fighters in Africa, right? I got so many connections, even like Julius Ndongo.
I'm telling you, man.
My man that just lost to Raymond Ford, Sakarel Lucas. They got this kid coming up. I had to put more spotlight. His name Shafa Ngolu, right? He's a hell of a fight. So I got so many connections to the the motherland of Africa. But it's because when we look at America, bro, we have so many other sports: football, basketball, hockey. So we have so many other sports that people are so into, right? That they love so much that boxing is taking the back seat. When we go to these other countries, they don't have all these sports like we have. You know what I'm saying? They have a few, but we know soccer is big, football to others in other countries. They be like they got. So when it comes to boxing, bro, like they love and they cherish it. We know boxing started in England, right? So over in Europe, we should say. But so it's like once they get a big time event or once they get a big time fighter, like Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, they go sell that shit out, and they go come out and they going to enjoy themselves. They're going to support like 120%. They're
Yeah,
going to support. So when it comes to America, right? Back in the days, like we had that, but now it's because we got so much other shit that's on top, right?
man.
That is slacks a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Oh,
why
man.
when it's time to make these big time fights come to fruition, they need to make it happen because it's gonna do so much for. That's why I said it's gonna, like for instance, Earl and Bud. That fight should have been made, and we would have seen what it would have done for boxing. You know what I'm saying? So it'd be like it's certain fights out there that they got to put together to make this shit happen, to make it flourish, bro. But you know, they with all these motherfucking promoters and the shit that's going on, then certain fighters that want to be on their ego shit and want this and want that. You know, they start, you know, they fuck it up.
You know why that is though. You know what's funny?
Hold on, so I didn't finish this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's like you said when you brought up the UFC, and I love the UFC. I haven't been watching it lately, and I don't buy the pay-per-views, and I ain't really like my you know, my knowledge of it ain't up there for us, the fighters and who it's this. But back in the days, I used to love UFC. But the thing is, they putting on the biggest and the best fights, so that's why they can put on a fucking pay-per-view every goddamn week, because you know it's gonna be the best versus the best. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, can I respond to that, Money?
Huh?
Let me respond to that real quick, because there's two reasons why the UFC. One, there's only one promoter.
Fact.
It's just Dana, man. Ain't none of this sides of the street bullshit over there. And two, this is one thing that just makes me sad about the boxing community. One loss on your resume, people start to discredit everything you've ever done in your career.
Yeah.
Over there in the UFC, I've seen people with like 7, 8, 9 losses, and they still sell out.
That's what you took the words out of my mouth. Right? But I was gonna say, and then when you look over there, you don't see a bunch of O's and motherfuckers. Now you see motherfuckers that got L's and they still getting it in. But go ahead, you can finish that though.
Hey, Money, you know why though? But like just what I seen like going outside the United States, just on some real shit, square biz, right? Is combat sports lead they lead the wave of influence, if that makes sense. Like because the thing is, like over here, okay, America, like you say, you got so many different attractions, you got so many different things, but you also have like you know, you have sports, but you have a lot of different sports. A lot of those other countries, they don't, like you said, they don't have all those other sports. So combat is like the way to show the superiority. And the thing, that's why like when we come into other countries as a U.S. in the military, it's like we get praised more than we do in the United States, because war is taboo in America. But war ain't as taboo. It's not say it's not like it's not say it's welcome, but if you a warrior in another country, you damn sure get more praise that you over there than you do here. So you know what I'm saying? So with boxing so long was like, you know, the mama in the house while the daddy was working, the mom would hide the kid's face from seeing boxing because they didn't want them to box. Just like football, it was hard to get kids in football because it was so violent. But when you go to them other countries, they tell their kids to be a man. They tell their boys to be a man.
That is arguably the most realist thing I ever heard someone ever say. As someone who grew up in Eastern Europe, that's exactly the way it is, man.
Man,
they tell you.
No, go ahead,
young
stop,
age,
brother. For real, speak on it.
Hey, young age, man. Like all this shit that goes on here in America. No, man. When you're a young man, you got to act like a young man. You have to know responsibility. You have your responsibilities, and you have to do what your parents say, or you get your ass beat.
Man.
Yeah. All that idiotism, all that childness shit, man, that goes out by your 15s, man. Because at 15, you go to the army, and from the army, you come back, you got to get married at that point.
And I mean, just like what he said,
it used to be tradition back in the day, though. Like back then, like it really used to be tradition, right? Like that
still is, man.
Yeah, like okay, yeah, that should be the whole situation. But now, you know, probably got more freedom from. But I'm talking about like back in the days. I understand because that show, like you said, that show where it coming up, your upbringing. But like, you know, back in the day, like it was like that's the way you living, or get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Get the fuck on. So it's like it's just different. So it's like.
Swar, you made a funny, not a funny point, but you made a fair point when you said like Europeans and around the world, because you've traveled, so you've seen it. Like like most of Europe, most of Asia, and these other places, they respect American boxing history. Like for example, this is maybe this is just me speculating or maybe me reaching, but Americans know the name Tyson, they know the name Muhammad Ali. They know the name Joe Louis, but do they actually know those people's resume? What made them special? What they did? What they accomplished? Europeans will tell you everything. A European will tell you Rocky Marciano's victory against Archie Moore, against Daniel Cockle, against Ezra Charles, against Jersey Joe Walcott.
But you know what? You know what?
I'm gonna say this. Yes, I'm gonna let you go. So yes, you do have a lot of Americans that know the resume, my boy. But right now, you're not gonna find a big ass crowd that's gonna know the resume. Right now, they're gonna know the names because that's what we speak on in boxing. They know about the game, and you know you're gonna see that. And we know Muhammad Ali fought George Foreman. We know he fought Joe Frazier because they were linked together. But like I say, coming up because it's like. It's not really too many. How can I say?
Come on, talk your shit, money.
Hold on, Swan. It ain't like it's like, for instance, like football, basketball, all that shit. They got a union and they got, places you can go to learn this. Boxing ain't really like that nowadays. Boxing is like, as I call it, right. And I don't want to take away from what like people being ambassadors and shit, but I look at it as an organized crime ring, right? That's just me, right? An organized crime ring where anybody can get in, right? Like me, you, Ivo. Like I said this before, if we got enough money, Swat, Ivo, we can start our promotion company. We can go get our license.
Damn
right?
straight.
We can get us fighters, and we can come get in. You know what I'm saying? Rub elbows with a couple of these motherfucking big time promoters. Get a few fighters. Figure out a way to get to the sanctioning bodies, right? I got my guy. I got Mauricio Suleiman card. Yeah. Get in good with them, right? And this is just real talk, y'all. Yeah. Slide them a few paper bags, right? Okay. Yeah.
If your things have not changed,
good, if your fighters out there looking good, move them up in that ranking. So that's why I call it an organized crime ring. But it's a smooth situation. You gotta know what the fuck you're doing. Ain't like you just can come into it. But we can't do that with basketball, football, and baseball. Come in.
You already know.
Call ass up out of her, right? So it's like when you look at it that way, and that's why a lot of people even fighters, right? Mm-hmm. If we look at basketball, football, baseball, and I'm gonna keep alluding to those, you see those players grooming their children to be them, right? To be the next LeBron James, to be the next motherfucking Captain Derek Jeter, to be the next motherfucking Tom Brady. But y'all see Earl Smith saying, "Oh yeah, I want my son to be the next me." Or Terrence Bud Crawford said, "I want my." If they want to do that, then okay. But they mildly be like, "Oh, no, I'm not letting my kids fight. I'm fighting so they don't have to fight."
You already know.
Yeah,
you already know.
It's crazy. So once you put yourself in that position in boxing, it's a hit or miss. It's a hit or miss. So
see, I ain't gonna lie, money. That's why.
Let me get this out. So that's why. When we're looking at the sport of boxing, that's why I do take a back seat to all these other big sports now, because you can go out there and do other things, not risking your motherfucking brains beat out to make $1. You know what I'm saying? But it have to be in you. You have to want to do it. And if you're one of the best motherfuckers at it, you can be bigger than those basketball, football, and baseball players. You feel me? But it's gonna take a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication. And like I said, you gotta want it, man. You gotta want it.
It's circling around, baby. That's what I'm. Hey, you one of the pillars of this shit, man. As far as YouTube, I'm telling you, because it's coming back around. Because the thing is that, all right, check it out. Because the thing is, when you look at these kids playing video games, or you look at the thing that's coming up, violence is always number one as far as the main attraction. That was the hardest thing back in the day to get. As far as America, that was the hardest thing to make mainstream. So now you got kids wanting to come up and they ready to do that shit, bro. All the mamas who they ready to do it. So now what I'm seeing, just like my man from other countries, see that it ain't never stopped with them other countries. That's why like Saudi Arabia getting back in the game, man. They paying all this money. That's why UK paying all this money. That's why all these other countries that already believe in combat paying all this money. Before, in my opinion, I think we about to start watching pay-per-view fights in 2-3 in the afternoon, because that's when the money at. And they're gonna start going over there getting paid, and we're gonna start watching this instead of 7 to 8 at night, 10 o'clock Central Standard Time, Eastern Standard Time, American time. We better start watching that on international time in midday, because they're the ones paying all the money, because it's not taboo to them with that.
Hey, Swab. So well,
Go
that's actually one of my problems coming up, man. Because next
No,
week I
go
gotta
ahead.
wake my ass up at 3 a.m. to watch Inoue curb stomp Butler
Ooh,
for a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway, for to put this motherfucker.
Bro, he's gonna
Let me tell you something about the motherfucking monster, right? This is my guy, and I hate when I see these cats out here trying to discredit Inoue, bro, right? Because that is my dog, and he's like they look at him, oh man, he's just a little bitty fighter. Oh, they did. No, he went up through weight classes, knocking their ass out. People don't know, right? Because a lot of people they praise the Russell brothers, and I love the Russell brothers, but we seen Gary Antonio just get his ass beat by my Puerto Rican man. Come on, y'all.
Oh,
What?
Come
Who?
on, y'all.
you talking? God damn it!
Who you talking about, man?
I don't want to look it up because I know his name, bro.
Bro, you talking
Gary
about
Antonio just got his ass beat by my Puerto Rican boy.
Yeah,
He knew he knocked his ass out.
You talking about Emmanuel Rodriguez?
Emmanuel Rodriguez, bro.
In October, right? Yeah, it was like in October.
And we seen what Inoue did to his ass in a tournament, right? That was in the tournament. Knocked his ass out, if I'm not mistaken, in like 2 rounds, bro. So
hey, Inoue put Donaire, a 4-division Hall of Famer champion, on his ass in 2 rounds.
And
that's what I'm saying.
That's one of my favorite fighters of all time. But we seen what happened in the first fight. We seen the adjustment he made and what he did in the second fight, bro. And we know how dangerous Donaire is, right? So it's like people don't want to get credit.
Look, Donaire realistically in like the last decade of his life really only lost to fucking Inoue, and Inoue is just like he's that dude, he's that guy, and anywhere around that weight division, he's that guy.
And I love Donaire, though. I'm not gonna lie to you. Donaire is my dog. I fuck with him. But if Ryan Burnett never pulled that whatever was in his back, Ryan Burnett was gonna beat Nonito. Let's started watching Queen, and I love Nonito, but I thought Ryan Burnett was gonna pull it out. Terrence Belly Senior, what's going down? Can I greet you first? Can you greet us, my brother? Then you put your words out there.
What's going on, Mr. Brown? Mr. Brown,
what's going down?
What's going on to the panel? How's everybody doing?
Yo, salute, bro.
Alive and well.
Good to hear. Good to hear. No, I mean, it's probably like Nonito. You compare Nonito with Inoue. My thing with that comparison, I mean, Nonito is always game, and he has experience on his side. He has more experience on his side than Inoue. But Inoue is he's like fresh out the pack. He's like open up a fighter still out of the pack to me. He still smell like a fresh pair of tennis shoes. Whereas Nonito, not so much. But but they broke in though. You put them in, they broke in. And in a way, not so much, but they fresh. So I mean, so I don't. And then that moving up through weight classes, some of those weight classes are like you're just like a couple pounds. It's like 5 pounds. Some of those weight classes. I mean, like it's like the difference between a bottle of soda. So I'm not really feeling that much either.
But you can make that same argument for welterweight to 154.
I don't know what you're trying to say, Terrence Belly, but it sounds like you're trying to discredit Inoue.
No, I'm not discrediting. I'm just
you are discrediting. You're saying you're not feeling something.
What I'm saying is it's not like 7 pounds and then like a large rehydration. It's like 5 or less or some stuff like that. Let's look at the weight differences between weight classes. We down there at like 110, 112, 120, and all that kind of stuff. What's the difference between weight classes?
Well, I'm going to say this, and
it's really small.
Wait a minute, you can say it's small, but it's not, right? When you're moving up from weight class to weight class. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
like, oh well, he's just putting on a little bitty weight, and then he all you got to do is add 5 pounds to go here and do. No, bro. Once you move up a weight class, you're moving up a weight class, right? Just because they're small don't mean that they're not putting on weight, bro. And he's not just moving up weight class. He's moving up to the weight class, dominating the best cat in the division and putting their ass out and taking titles, bro. So no, he gives all this credit in the world, just like somebody else was moving up weight class after, like Floyd, 5 division world champion. Pacquiao, supposedly 8 division world champion, so we got to give it to him, right? Tank, a 3 division world champion. Santa Cruz, 4 division world champion. Canelo, 4 division world champion, right? So we're not going to take no credit away from Inouye. When you move up weight class after weight class, you get your respect, bro. We're not talking about. Well, it's just.
I want to see him fight somebody. I want to see him fight another fresh pair of sneakers. I want to see him fight somebody like.
He's been fighting fresh pair. Emmanuel Rodriguez was a fresh pair of sneakers. What are you talking about?
No. I mean a gifted pair of sneakers.
He was a gifted pair of sneakers. He just beat Gary Antonio Russell ass, right? Exactly. Well, a lot of people had respect for him.
And Jason Maloney is young.
Jason Maloney.
Wait. Who? Wait a minute. Who?
If you're unfamiliar with the bantamweight division, I can give you a repeat.
In a way,
he beat Roman.
No, weight mean a lot, man. Weight mean a lot.
In a way, just beat Gary Antonio Russell.
No, he beat the guy who put Anton Russell on his ass.
Yeah. Not Antoine, Gary Antonio Russell.
Antonio, sorry.
The guys, I never said. I say he just. Thank you, Ivo. He just beat Emmanuel Rodriguez, who just beat Gary Antonio Russell. Right.
Okay.
Gary Antonio was trying to get the fight with Inouye. He was trying to put himself in position to get the fight with Inouye. And boy, oh boy, what Inouye would do to him, right?
I want to see the fight.
Jamie McDowell was a hell of a fighter, right? Antonio Nieves was a hell of a fighter, right? Emmanuel Rodriguez. Let's not forget Juan Carlos Payana, hell of a fighter. Jason Maloney is a hell of a fighter, right? He went and knocked out a future Hall of Famer, Nonito Donaire. Now he about to go whoop on Paul Butler.
No, what's the brother name with the what's the brother name with the beard that's trying to get undisputed that they say he want to fight in Inouye?
You're talking about Fulton?
Yeah. That's the fight I want. That's the fight I want.
Yes, let him move up. Let him do his thing first and let him move up.
But wait a minute. This is the thing, Ivo. Fulton is in his first weight class, right?
Yeah, and this is Inouye's 4th.
This is Inouye 4th weight class. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all be saying, oh, I want to see him fight this person. This man is in his 4th weight class, bro.
Come on, man.
Now y'all want my man to move up to his 5th, right? Or if you move up to the 5th weight class and do this to do that. No, bro, this man is in his 4th.
You gotta understand, man. Inouye started at minimum weight, dude. He went from minimum weight to light flyweight to flyweight and super. Like, he's been everywhere.
What I be seeing, man, think about the mental you gotta zone in order to gain weight, but still like keep your skill set. Like just doing that one time is hard. And then doing that 2-3 times. I don't know. For me, just if you just go back to like boxing and go back to fighting and you think about yourself in the ring, you put yourself in their shoes. All right, if I'm at 150, all right, I'm feeling solid at 150. I do good at that. But then gaining weight, keeping the regimen, understanding how you move with your legs, getting your legs up under you, making sure that you still got the same kind of swag at the next level than you did before, man, that ain't something that, if you know, you know. And if going up weight class is just that's a congratulations just off top for you even doing it, man. In my opinion.
I'm not saying. Let me clarify.
Hold on. Big Tony, what's going down? P. John Mike Tyson, what's going down? Jane Gomez, what's going down? Pressure bus pipes. If Inouye power moves up, he can't be forced. But go ahead, my man.
Nah, I was done. Go ahead.
Now, let me clarify. I'm not saying that that Inouye is not good. What I'm saying is that like going up, like a weight class like 5 pounds, You know what I'm saying? 4 pounds. You know, like the small things. You know what I'm saying? Those things that don't impress me. When he move up a little bit higher or whatnot, you know what I'm saying, to a little bit more heavy hitters or whatever, you know what I'm saying. When he start doing the Pacquiao type stuff, you know what I'm saying, that will more impress me when he get up there with the bigger guys.
Yeah, he
That
fought
that
heavy.
But he is
that
doing.
He fought
that
heavy
that
hitters, and now
that
like
that will more impress me. Like when he, you know what I'm saying,
bro,
like when he fighting the Fultons and all them,
Man,
you know what I'm saying. That will more impress me.
Monty, can I
also
respond?
yeah,
Let
go
me
ahead.
because I followed Inoue's resume since I've known him since 2012. Look, he's doing what Pacquiao's did. First off, he started off as a super flyweight. No, not super flyweight. Sorry, a flyweight. He started at 112 pounds. He went up to super flyweight, 115 to 116 pounds. Now he's in bantamweight, dude. Like he's
Okay,
been
so
doing it. He's been moving up weight classes. And let me finish, Bossman, because I've been listening and now it's my turn. He beat Donito Donaire. Fine. You want to say he was a little old? Fine, whatever. Even though Donito Donaire was on a win streak, so you can't use that argument.
Hey,
Fine.
what happened in the first fight, Ivo?
He put him on his ass. Omar Narvaez was an undefeated. Okay, he was an undefeated junior bantamweight champion who had 11 title defenses, dude. Inoue put him on his ass in 2 rounds. Let's talk about Jay McDonald. Jay McDonald was his first ever bantamweight fight, who was an undefeated fighter with an entire decade's worth of experience in that division. He put him on his ass in a couple of rounds. Adrian Hernandez in 2014, that was a TKO. He put him on his ass in a couple of rounds too. And these are all like undefeated guys with good resumes who have been fighting for a long time. It's like my issue is you can't say, oh, well, when he goes up to fight Fulton, Fulton is still in his first weight class, and I respect Fulton because he's a good fighter. But Inoue has been doing this shit for 4 weight classes now, man. So you can't use that argument because at this point, it like unintentionally, even though it might not be intention, you're discrediting him and boosting Fulton by saying Fulton did something that Inoue did not.
well, I'm not discrediting him. I'm
I know
saying
it's unintentional, but that's what it sounds like.
No. I'm saying for me, if he can beat Fulton, that's my benchmark. If he can beat Fulton, that's my benchmark.
Okay, let me
And
salute my brother.
and that's just for me.
My brother.
That's
Thank you
just
so
for me.
much for everything you do for me, chap. Much love, much appreciated, man. You one of the realest cats that I ever encountered. And man, you my brother. My fucking casket drop, A1.
Question for you then. So then, is Fulton currently a first ballot Hall of Famer?
The
Because
rate he's
Donaire
going, the rate,
at this moment, not in the future, right now.
The rate he's going, if he keeps going, he could be, and that's what I say. If Inoue can beat him, he's got my vote.
I don't think anyway. Well, to me, I don't think anyway got to go beat no Fulton to have my vote. Anyway, is a future Hall of Famer. Arguably the greatest Japan fighter of all time. You feel me?
He's up there with Ioka, man.
Yeah, the boy is a you know, just in my opinion, arguably the greatest Japanese fighter of all time. Right? The boy has a skill set. The boy have punching power. See, that's what I hate when people go out there and they achieve so much, right? Like my dude and knew he did because listen, hell of a fucking resume, hell of accomplishments that he's doing, right? But it's like when I heard people say certain things, it's like you want that motherfucker to just go over and beyond the goddamn moon.
How is that going over and beyond from the beat?
Let me finish first, Belly, bro. Because this is not, I'm not talking about you. When I heard people talk in general, right, on certain fighters that do great fucking things, right, they still want these fights to go over and beyond the fucking moon. Because if we talk about a man that's a 4-division world champion, right, and that fought the champions in the division, knocking motherfuckers out for world titles.
That's not easy.
Right? Breaking motherfuckers' jawbones and ribs, and you finish a fight with your motherfucking, you got your own motherfucking eye socket broken, a rib cage broken, and you going out there and you still finish a fight showing the toughness and the warrior that you got inside you. Man, y'all better quit playing with a new man. That motherfucker's a Japanese samurai warrior, and he gonna live and die by the sword, bro. And he ain't gonna cry like no little bitch behind nothing. He'll go out there, he gonna show up, and he's gonna perform, bro. Y'all heard what Tank said about that boy. That's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, you know it's funny, man. Like when it come to combat, man, and it come to hands on hands, man, it come to toe to toe, looking at each other in the eye, man. It's funny that like since a lot of the social media watch people on screen doing it, I'm so surprised at how many people think they know what that shit feel like. Like you start with understanding them dudes doing some shit that you would never do, and if you did do it, you wouldn't even be talking about them like that, man. For real, that's crazy.
No. Terrence Belly is not. Listen, let me make this understood, Terrence Belly. I'm not saying that you're sitting up here and that you dogging him out or you.
No, not like that.
I ain't say that. I ain't say that.
No. I want to talk about Terrence Belly.
No,
I'm not saying that you're
I've
sitting
been in
up
the
here.
ring.
Wait a
I've been
minute.
hit the face. I've been hit the ribs.
No, I'm not saying that, bro.
Listen, bro. Because you went in the ring for that long, so your ass became a world champion, did some outstanding things of that nature. So, but you probably was in the ring, right? But the thing is, y'all got to understand, bro, that a lot of these fighters, and when you like in those bantamweights and shit like that, bro, you can't keep moving up weight class after weight class like you really that big. We see a new way. We can see his body frame and things of that nature. If you go to a fifth division, I think that'll be it. I think that'll be pushing the, you know what I'm saying, the envelope. I think you do go there for a certain weight class. You gotta go there for certain fights. Right. It gotta make sense. Like Roy Jones and
Andy Ruiz, that dude.
Like you went up there for, you know what I'm saying? It gotta make perfect sense with a perfect opportunity. You just can't go up and just fight anybody when you know what I'm saying? But with a new way, and the people don't like the game is just doing this credit because they'll let other motherfucking entities or boxing channels or whatever, they'll let them persuade them because, you know, some people I seen that they said in new way it's the number one pound for pound fighter in the world, right? That shit will rub people the wrong way, and that'll make people say, oh, well, look, they just trying to put him over this fighter, this, that. He ain't shit. He ain't done shit. And that'll make them discredit everything that man has done in his career, right? And to throw him under the bus because, you know, whatever those people said about him. He didn't say it, they said it. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't want people to look at that and try to, you know, take that man hard work and you know his accomplishments away because he is one of the motherfuckers that go out there and he want to fight everybody. He want to smoke with everybody. He don't duck nothing. But now that he's going to go for undisputed, that even add more on to his legacy and you know what he's doing in the sport of boxing, bro.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did get pissed by that shit, man. So they tried to overcorrect. So, and when they overcorrected, what they did was they tried to discredit him by trying to overcorrect what the pound for pound list did. You know, and I think that's unfair to, like, you know, to a new way. And this motherfucker he fought with a broken orbital bone against Donaire.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? So like,
what's going on, bro?
What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, but yeah, like I thought, when I seen that, I said he fought Donaire with a broken orbital bone, and he won. I said, okay. I said, yeah, this dude, he the real deal. You know, like you said, you know, he on some like, that's just the culture with Japan. Like, you got to put him out. They ain't finna stop fighting. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? It really impressed me. Now, with that said, I think, you know, I want to see him fight Fulton. I think that's the only fight that makes sense for him. That's the only person that's versatile enough and like got enough dog in the deal with Inoue. Now, I still think it's a 50-50 fight because Inoue is so he's like the second coming to Pacquiao. You know what I mean? Pacquiao came up a lot right now in this conversation. And it makes sense because that's how he moves. That's how he, but it's not like they trying to post him up like that. I think he's just that kind of dude. So yeah, he the goods, but like I said, I want to see him fight Fulton. That right there, that's instant Hall of Fame for me if he beats him.
I want to see him fight MJ too.
I want to see him over here, man. I want to see him over here.
4 division world champion. If he could go undisputed, he already a Hall of Fame. That's like, I know you said instant, but he's going to be a Hall of Famer, bro, because the shit he's doing and the way he's doing it, bro, undefeated. Yeah, he's a Hall of Fame in my book without Stephon Forte.
Yeah, plus issue is most people don't know them smaller weight classes, but the fact of the matter is he's already beaten, honestly, he's beaten about 2 Hall of Famers. Nonito Donaire is probably the big one, and Omar Narvaez was like in contention for that, you know, position. So honestly, if he moves up, I would love to see him fight Fulton. Honestly, I would love to see him fight. Honestly, though, I want Fulton to hurry up and fight MJ, but that's been taking a
We
while.
all know. We don't know if Fulton beat that man either. Like
It-
I ride with Fulton. Like I got him, and I think the skill set. But that's a dangerous fight. And that's the fight that
Exactly.
people should be saying they want to see right there. Like they keep talking about, oh, we want a new way. Fulton have an undisputed bout right there, bro. That's a hell of a fight. That's the fight we should be pushing for. Fulton versus MJ. Why I knew he going out there to fight Paul Butler for undisputed. Like that's the fight
100%.
right
I
there,
want
bro.
to see him over here. I do.
Hey, dead ass, Monty. That's a fantastic point, man. That's a fight that's been in the making for 2 years now. That's a fight that should have been made almost 2 years ago.
Yeah, the reason why I'm saying this because I like Fulton. That's all. I like him too. That's all.
I agreed. Fulton's a good fighter. He's really defensively smart.
Fulton is a guy that anyway ain't gonna get a lot of that shit off that he be throwing. He's not gonna get a lot of that stuff off on, and Fulton is gonna return fire right back on him. And Fulton is gonna give anyway a lot of stuff that he ain't never seen before.
He's a style commander.
Which is a problem. Which is the same problem that Pacquiao had against other slick fighters that didn't follow him around and stand in front of him.
Marquez.
Why aren't you talking about Fulton versus MJ? Right? You have another unified champion right there in the division, bro.
Yeah, but we talking about anyway. We're not talking about.
We just talking about this. We agree.
We talking about anyway. We was talking about anyway at 118, fighting for undisputed against Paul Butler. You the one came up. I want to see Fulton versus Fulton. I want to see
Inoue
versus Fulton.
Yeah.
That's the fight that's going to give you respect for a 4-division world champion already that's fit to fight for undisputed.
No, we still got respect for him. We still got respect for him.
No, it's not that you don't got
That's
respect.
crazy right there.
Because we talked about Inoue going up through the ranks.
Well,
The conversation was about Inoue going up through the ranks.
He's in his 4th division already. When
He's already gone up through the ranks.
You got to look at Fulton sitting right there at undisputed with a fucking fight. That's a marvelous fight that can happen. A marvelous, and Fulton to take it. He ain't afraid of it. They put that out there. But that's the fight that we need to be talking about. MJ versus Fulton, bro. One badass fight at 122 pounds that we all need to see. And that's the fight that we need to be pushing. Anyway, it's in a fight that we already want to see, him versus Paul Butler. That's
Okay. Look. When I came on here, I didn't even come on here to even talk about this particular subject. I came on here. You was talking about Inoue going up to the ranks, and I said that the fight. If you talk about Inoue going to the ranks, the fight I want to see is him and that brother. If you talk about going to the ranks, that conversation was not even a conversation I even want to talk about. The conversation I wanted to.
Let me stop you. Wait a minute, Terrence, because when you come on here, you're going to engage into whatever we're talking about. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so I did.
Wait a minute.
So I did.
All right. You engaged in it, right?
Yeah.
So you brought up Fulton, right?
Yeah.
We was talking about him being already a 4-division world champion. We was talking about him and Onito Donaire, right? We talk about him whooping Gary Antonio Russell ass, and him not getting his respect and his just due. And he's about to fight Paul Butler. That's what we was talking about. 4-division world champion. We giving him his credit for the things that he accomplished, bro. Period. We never talked about him moving up to no goddamn 122 fighting no goddamn Stephon Fulton. You brought that up, right? You brought that up. Okay, so when you brought it up, right? And I got to talk about you got to move up for certain things because you said, oh, well, that don't impress me. Moving up don't impress me. Okay, this little bitty pound, this little bitty pound, that little bitty pounds, that don't impress me. But when up to that fight, that would impress me. Well, all I'm saying is you got a man that moved up 4 divisions already, right? Now he's going to fight another fight in his division where he at. And you got Fulton still right there with a big-time fight, right? He got to handle his business still. He fit a fight. He got 2 coming up with Brandon Figueroa. That's going to be a hell of a fight, right?
Okay.
he can beat him for the second time because that has been sanctioned now. So it's like I just want Inouye to get the respect that he deserved because he do deserve the respect as a future Hall of Famer. And I don't think people really give him the love that he get. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So that's what I was saying about that, bro. And with Fulton a hell of a fight. I'm a big fan of Fulton. Him and Boots, some bad motherfuckers. But they have two respectable fights in both of their own divisions right now, bro.
Okay. So, but you have to admit that that fight has been in the air for quite a minute.
Yeah, I heard people talking about it, but I have to admit,
so that's why I brought it up.
Yeah,
what
but
do you
I
mean?
still
So
say,
that's why I brought it up.
And I
I
still
didn't-
say the same thing. All right.
I didn't
But
bring it out of
still
thin
say-
air. That fight is in the air.
It's not
That
the
fight
fight
has been in the
that's
air
about to
in the industry for a minute.
Yeah,
I ain't bringing it out of thin air.
You didn't bring it out thin air, but you the one just came out here and said, "Oh, well, this is not what I wanted to talk about." Right? I came out here to talk about.
No.
I just said this.
No.
All I'm saying, wait a minute. It doesn't matter if you're going to engage in something. You don't have to come out here and say, "Well, this is not what I didn't want to talk about." If we're talking about it, you go touch on it. But you the one brought up Fulton, right? And all I'm saying is, and I've been saying this. Fulton has a fucking undisputed bout right there at 122 against a bad motherfucker, right? A bad motherfucker. And MJ that can give him all the respect in the world, even more respect. While Inouye has a fight right there at 118 that he's fit to have for undisputed. And everybody should be focusing on Fulton fighting that motherfucker there and not Inouye, who's already at his fourth division already, that's going up. And yes, you want to give Fulton a fucking some people say it's a 50-50, but of course, if you're moving up to somebody else's weight class, it's your fifth weight class, bro, right? Of course, you're going to be the underdog in some people's eyes.
Hey, Mr. Brown, what I came on to ask you about was how did you feel about this Tank Davis fight? Not and Mayweather, Tank Davis having his first fight, and Mayweather Productions not being involved. That's what I came on to talk to you about.
Okay, I'll touch on that. I feel like it's a beautiful thing, right? Tank said, shouts out to Floyd Mayweather, right? No hard feelings, things of that nature. But like I was telling people, my brother Knockout was with me on this until my brother Knockout switched up. He got the, back to it looked like Tank is back with them boys and all that shit. But it's like, it's a new chapter in Gervonta Tank Davis' career. This is what he wanted now. He got it, right? To his, like, I don't know, like, what he really feel for Floyd. I know he always had love for Floyd Mayweather. I respect it. Like, one thing we got to say is Floyd helped put him in position to be who he is today, right? But everything comes to an end at times, and now they're taking it away from him, right? He might feel a little more freedom to where now he can go out here and do some shit that he want to do, that he been want to do, and show people that he ain't afraid of none of these goddamn fighters, and he want to fight these boys. So now that he's going to fight Hector Garcia, who's a hell of a fighter, right? Undefeated. We see him beat the fuck out of little B-Hop ass beat the color out of his motherfucking head. Now, it's gonna be a hell of a fight in DC, bro. We just seen who out there, one of my dudes just praised Tank and shit for, putting on one hell of a card. YB, come on up, bro. You ain't fucking with me no more. Putting on a hell of a card out there in DC with a hell of an undercard. And this is gonna be Tank from here on out. As long as Tank stay in great shape, long as Tank stay ready, as long as he keep winning, he just only gonna get bigger and bigger. And once you stack the core like you stacking the cores now, man, it just gonna be putting him closer and closer, to being the face of boxing, bro. Because Tank do have that it factor, right? That everybody loves. So he can grab the casual fans, he can grab the young fans, he can grab the middle-aged fans, he can grab the old fans, he can grab fans from all around the world, and he can be that guy. So it's up to him to put on a hell of a show. But for us him being free from Floyd Mayweather and all that, man, it's that feel good to him, bro. And I'm with him and I'm riding with him 120%. And it just let people know that all the shit that Money Brown was saying, all that shit that I was talking, it was true and it came to fruition.
You know what, bro?
That's all I came here for. That's all I came here for. All I want to do is ask you that question. I wasn't even here for all that other shit. All I came here for was to ask you that one question.
What's wrong with that, though?
You
Ain't
brought
nothing
your
wrong
ass
with that, man. We just talking.
That's what we was talking about.
Yeah, it
I
ain't
came
no
here to ask
debate,
you
baby.
one question.
Hey, I will say this, Terrence, man. You are one tough motherfucker to please, man. I will say this, man. If
No,
what
Oh, man, nah.
I'm gonna tell us with this one. Well, since that's the only question you wanted to ask me, get your ass off my panel.
Man,
oh
Oh my
my
God, man. Oh man.
Oh, you was a
I knew it was
nasty.
coming.
Oh, you
I
was
knew
a
it was coming.
nasty little
Oh,
motherfucker, boy.
man.
You was a,
Yeah,
oh, you
boy.
was a nasty motherfucker.
Hey, you know what? We,
Boy,
we call that we
y'all
call that
Midwest
abusing
motherfuckers ain't shit.
we call that abusing one's executive powers right there, man.
Right.
That's fucked up. Hey, Omega Red, you see how you do me, Omega Red?
I'm not gonna. Okay, that may have been bullying right there. I ain't gonna say nothing about that one.
Yo,
Oh,
that was
no.
like a flex of
No, this
power
is a
I
right
thought
safe
it
there,
was my
man.
space.
boy.
That was a flex of
I mean,
power
when
right
you
there.
come
I
up
thought it
here,
was my boy.
I mean, when you come up here, and you say,
Damn.
we come up here, you say things like, I didn't come up here to talk about none of that other shit, right? I just wanted to ask you that one question. So,
Oh,
when
you
come
ain't
up here,
shit,
and
money.
yeah, when you bring your ass up here and you feel like you're being disrespected, or you feel like you're being pressured into doing something, this, that, and the third, when you pop your ass up on another man panel, you know what I'm saying? On
I
another
was raped. I
it's
was verbally raped.
right. It's
Oh,
like,
man, nah,
it's like,
dude.
it's like I'm walking to
Man, you know,
somebody's conversation, and I'm just sitting there and I'm listening to their conversation, and then I butt in, and then I tell him, "Look, man, I ain't come here to talk about that shit. Motherfucker, you came into my conversation. You feel me?
Look, hey, what the fuck is it called? The ADL? I'm calling the ADL, goddammit.
oh, no, bro.
Hold on,
Hey,
let me get some-
but Terrence, but
You
jokes
acting like you
aside,
put
Terrence.
hands on it, bro.
Hey,
Oh
jokes
shit.
aside, Terrence.
Funny
I
as
will
shit,
I will
man.
say this. I will say
I'm
this,
getting
man.
I'm getting the anti Kanye West league on here. Fuck that.
Ooh, that's a
Man.
subject.
Nah, man, you know what?
You can
One
switch
thing
the
I
whole panel conversation.
hey, one thing I
Oh
love
shit.
about Monty in sports, man, Monty keep it 100, man.
Hey,
I'm
Money a real nigga. Yo, look, I ain't fucking with Money. Yo, Money a real
know.
nigga. Yo, hey, look, that nigga ain't changed for nobody. Yo, that dude, the same nigga, 365, 24/7.
Y'all
You ain't got to
funny,
worry
man.
about that motherfucker changing for no fucking body. You gonna get the
25
same
days.
money every time you come on here.
Hey,
25 days.
you know, cause I gotta go and make sure my little boy straight. But man, hey, salute to you, Monty. You know you my brother, man. Hey, I love all the YouTube channels, man. Coach Mal, everything boxing, man. I mean, like to me, I don't choose between YouTube channels, man. And you know, sometimes I get a little slight everywhere I go, but man, one thing I do is I love boxing. So, hey, Monty, man, thank you, brother, for always being nice, you know, just being peaceful with me, always showing me respect, man, respect and love everybody to the panel, man. Yo, y'all be good, be safe, stay cool, man. I love y'all, man. Y'all be good.
No doubt y'all
I
good,
love you
bro.
too, bro.
Love you too, brother. That's why I come over here, man. Even if I don't say them, I at least come listen because Money that dude, I can appreciate a dude to keep it 100 all the time. Money ain't never fake, and that's why I appreciate this nigga because he ain't never fake. The dude, he keep it the same way with everybody, the same way. The dude don't show no favoritism. The dude, no offense, the dude like your motherfucking your grandma, like fuck you and fuck everybody else. I
Appreciate
treat
that.
all y'all little niggas the same motherfucking way. Motherfucker like Medea and shit.
Oh,
And, you
man.
know, no offense. I treat all you
Well,
little motherfuckers the same goddamn way. Fuck all of you. And I'm gonna tell you the same. I'm gonna tell all you the same goddamn shit.
hey, who is
That's how
that?
you treat every fucking body.
I'm saying, is that kush dude with A1 account on this thing?
No clue who that is.
Oh,
Mm.
I don't know what's going on here, but yeah, though, man. Like the January 17th, then shouts out to Jaron Boots Ennis, man, who getting this opportunity. Hey, Kush, who is you, bro? And why do you got A1 Hoop Zone picture as your thing, bro? Oh no,
Mm.
I'm about to put the dude in timeout for a minute. Try to figure out something. Hold on,
Nah,
Kush.
so shit. Nah, so like, what y'all think? What y'all think about the like Andrade on the undercard? I don't. To be honest, I don't really think that it's like a step from
Hold on,
the
hold
from
on.
the
I talked about.
right direction. I
I
think
talked about.
like
Hold on. I talked about Andrade, but I'll let you get your words in on. But I want to talk about Jaron Boots Ennis real fast because um, a lot of people thought it was gonna be Boots and Stanionis. You know what I mean? And we see that Stanionis look like he fit to fight Virgil Ortiz, if I'm not mistaken.
Good fight.
Yeah, hell
yeah.
of a fight right there, bro. And Boots got somebody. Let me get this dude's name right.
Boots gonna run all over that dude.
Yeah, I will
Yep.
agree
Yeah,
with that.
it's gonna look crazy. Yeah, it's gonna look wild.
If I remember correctly, his next fight's Karen, I think Chukazdian or Chukazdian.
Chukazian.
Yeah, something like that. Like he's one of them Turkestan boys.
Can barely pronounce these guys' names, man.
Yeah, and I'm Eastern
The fight
European.
ain't gonna last 3 rounds.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and I'm European, man, and I can't even pronounce his name.
So he's 21-1 with 11 knockouts. He's from the Ukraine, Ivo.
I know he is, and I can't even pronounce his damn name, Chukazdian.
Yeah.
He's from the Ukraine. Why is he?
This my man who
He's
beat
from
Ryan
the.
Martin. This him who beat Ryan Martin. Okay.
He's from the Ukraine. Why is he fighting?
He can fight. He ain't from Russia, dude.
No, he's from the Ukraine. Why is he fighting?
Because
What do you mean?
boxers are not soldiers.
I would,
Usyk
I would,
fighting.
I would think every able-bodied Ukrainian would be a soldier.
No, Usyk fighting. You see, Lomachenko just fought, so everybody like
Mhm.
this, bro.
Realistically,
yeah.
what they need is not necessarily an extra body as much as what they need is moral victories. That's kind of what the situation is over there currently.
Yeah, but let me get back on this because we ain't talking about the war right now, bro.
If I remember correctly, Chukazdian, he's the guy who beat what's his
He
name,
beat
Martin, right?
Ryan Martin. Yeah, he beat Ryan
Yeah,
Martin.
he beat Martin.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. He beat Martin. I remember now. I remember that fight, which he could, but I think Boots go
He's gonna steamroll him, man.
Yeah, he gonna thump him, but we gonna see what's going down. So this what he got. Jaron Boots Ennis, he's looking for the big name. He's trying to get his first big name, right? But I think it's coming soon. This is a 12 rounder, so we understand that this put him in position for that world title shot, and that's why Earl and Bud was so fucking important, bro. It was so important. It was so needed because then if Earl win, we know he gonna vacate the titles. We know he won the 54. The title's gonna be out there. People like Jaron Boots Ennis, people like Virgil Ortiz, the other rest of the welterweight, Stanionis, Speedy Rashidi, just the new wave of welterweights. They was coming into position to start bringing in that new blood, and they start becoming world champions. Or if because I don't want people to be like, oh man, you just said. Or if Terrence Crawford would have won, he would have been undisputed. Earl still would have went up to 54. And then guess what? Now these dudes put themselves in position to go fight for another world title. Instead, now, I think EJ go probably fight.
What's his
right?
name?
That might take place, Thurman.
Thurman, yeah.
And you got this dude sitting up here fighting motherfucking David Albanesian, right? When he should be fighting one of these dudes for a world goddamn title. You know what I'm saying? So we go, I got you. So we go see. But with Jaron Boots Ennis, his opportunity is coming. He's staying down. He's not making no complaints. He's not crying. He's not getting frustrated. He's not saying, oh man, you see they fucking me over, they ducking me, they doing this, they doing that. He's just keeping his head down, patiently waiting because the man is still a young man and he knows opportunity coming, bro.
I will say this.
Coming.
Monty, I will say this. He is a young man, 100%. He's very skilled. He's the cream of the crop, in my opinion, from what I've seen on the eye test. But this year, 2023, man, he needs to get more fights in. He cannot just have one fight. We cannot just have 4 rounds for 1 year. Because if he does take that next step for them big fish, he cannot be sitting off for a year after one fight.
That's true too.
No, man,
Being that young, bro, he got to at least have 2 to 3 fights a year.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be big name fights, but it has to be someone. You got to keep that
Facts.
engine well oiled.
Facts.
man,
2 to 3 years of age as well.
he needs to have some way to push those sanctioning bodies to do the right thing.
Just
Getting fights is just fighting. That's just fighting. He needs to have get those sanctioning bodies moving and have them fighting and have them fighting for titles because he's up in the rankings and he needs to be fighting for belts. Just fighting to be fighting is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? In 2023 for Boots Ennis.
I will say this.
Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford need to fight each other or get the fuck out of the way at this point. You know, if Terrence fights Avenesian and Errol needs to fight, if he's going to fight Thurman or you know what I'm saying, or be forced to vacate, you know, these things need to happen because they're holding up the entire division. All the belts are held between these two men, and there needs to be a tiebreaker. You know what I'm saying? All the shit needs to be broken up.
I'm saying this, well, Earl Spencer's not holding up anything because he's just trying to get the fight with Turnbull Crawford. Now, we've seen Keith Thurman get elevated to a mandatory for the WBC. He got pushed forward. If that happened, he's going to fight Keith Thurman, right? But I want the fight with Earl and Crawford to happen as well. I'm with you on that, Turnbull. It should happen because I know Earl Spence don't want to be at 147 no more. He don't want to be there, right? He don't want to be at 147 no more, bro. So with that being said, we know why he's lingering around because he's trying to give us the fight with Turnbull Crawford ass. He's trying to do what's great for boxing, and not only that, he's trying to, you know, do what he said he set out to do and become undisputed. But Turnbull Crawford need to quit bullshitting around and make this shit happen, right? But you do hold up the new wave of generations that's coming up because if you got your hands on all the titles, then, you know, if they're not going to fight you, then it's like, goddamn. But like Ivo said, you still have to stay busy regardless. If you can't get that fight, you can't be just sitting back fighting once a year. You fought in May. You got to at least get another fight in. You can't sit back just, this, that, and the third. You got to find a way to say, put me in the fucking ring. Keep me busy. Even if the money ain't the money that you're looking for, keep me busy. I'm too young to be sitting out. Like, there's no way Jaron Boots Ennis shouldn't have 3 fights for 2022. There's no way he shouldn't, bro. You feel me? So we look, especially when you got a second, third round knockout, 2 rounds.
Exactly. It was he for this year. He's fought a grand total of 4 rounds.
4 rounds, bro. Like, come on,
for a whole year.
Come on now, you just been in the gym sparring and punching bags and shit. Like, come on, bro, get in there, display your talent until that opportunity meet itself. And at least you're being busy, you're picking up some type of check, but you're in the fans' eyes, bro. You're in the fans' eyes, bro, and that's crazy.
Now I'm like,
say this though, just to build on your guys' point, the sanctioning bodies need to fucking get their shit together and do what they have to do. Like, I'm seeing fighters have 6 mandatories back to back. I'm seeing fighters not have mandatories for years. Charlo has no mandatory. Like what I'm getting at is like there's no consistency in the sanctioning bodies right now, and that's what's getting to me. Because like I agree, like Boots is in that position where he should be pushing for it, but the sanctioning bodies have no form of consistency in these last 4 years.
Because nobody has enough money to sway them.
And this ties into the second issue, Terrence. And you cannot get yourself in that position to get money if you only fight for 4 rounds a year, because people will only, if the people don't, like, this is what got me about the Jermell Charlo case. 1 million people tuned in for that Castano rematch, and then they did nothing with him for the rest of the year. 1 million people, your name was fresh. You just went undisputed, and they did nothing with him. Like, that's what I'm getting at. It's like, these fighters are just not fighting enough, man. You can't have a buzz if you're not fighting, if you're only fighting 4 rounds.
Man, look, the sanctioning bodies, if I'm not mistaken, they're under non-profit status. Correct, Monty?
No, they're non-profit 100%, but they
Yeah,
sure as
yeah,
shit
yeah,
on
yeah,
acting
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, they're not they're non-profit, right? Uh, most of them like what's the most lucrative place in the United States for these sanctioning bodies to operate?
Depends on the fighter where they're most.
Las
It depends
Vegas.
on the fighter. Yeah, Las Vegas is the big one, but like
Yeah.
some of these guys are home attractions like Texas, etc.
No, well, Las Vegas is the big spot, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So who was the congressman who passed away a few years ago who was the most staunch ally to the fighter who regulated boxing in Congress, who passed away?
Was it Jim Colby? No, it wasn't
Nope.
Colby. I
Nope.
forget. I forget.
John McCain.
Ah.
So after John McCain died, I went to Congress and I was trying to find. I tried to get congressmen to pick up. You know, what I'm saying to try to. No, it was after the thing that happened with Wilder and Fury, and I was
Mm.
like, yo, how y'all dropped the ball? And they told me to my face after McCain died, nobody picked up the mantle. And this is why what happened with Wilder and Fury happened. And this is why nobody's enforcing it, because after McCain died, nobody has picked it up. And
Situation ahead, man.
nobody has still picked it up. And after in this last election, I had endorsed a couple. I had endorsed a candidate who lost to enforce the boxing rules, and I had tried to get several boxers to try to get involved, which they did not. This dude lost, and I don't know if they even endorsed anybody. But the one that I endorsed out of Maryland, he lost. The one that won, I haven't engaged him to see if he will get involved to at least not have no bullshit happen in Maryland and try to engage the person in Nevada. And I haven't tried that yet, but um, probably some of these motherfuckers is on the goddamn take.
Oh, 100%, man. I think this is pretty much like, if you don't believe this, you're ignorant. I believe all of these, like the WBC, IBF, WBA, WBO, they're all corrupt as shit, man. Like, for example, John Casimiro got his belt this year. 5 months later, he got a hand injury and he got stripped. Like, what? He just got the belt and he got stripped in less. No, it wasn't even 5 months. It was less than that. And then I see someone like Charlie who hasn't satiated mandatory in almost a year and a half.
If you're not if Bob Arum is not paying somebody, you're not getting me to believe Bob Arum not paying somebody.
Oh, no, dude. The WBO is clearly there's a joke in the community. It's called the World Bob Organization, because the WBO always favors his fighters. But in that same breath, the WBC always favors PBC fighters. So all of these sides are corrupt. It's just a fact.
Bob Arum and Marisa Suleiman. I mean, Bob Arum should die in prison, and Marisa Suleiman should be fucking deported.
Even the IBF is just as bad, because the IBF allegedly had a lot of the people from the WBA organization. Like, it's corrupt on all sides of the street, man. And anyone who does not believe this is willfully ignorant. And so it gets me when I see fighters who, like, for example, you mentioned Boots, and I agree with you, man. Boots, if you see Undisputed it's not happening, push for your claim. Push for that damn claim. But in that same breath, I'm looking at the heavyweight division right now. That fat pudgy motherfucker Fury over there. We want an Undisputed with Usyk, and yet now they're pushing for a freaking mandatory fight against Joyce. So I'm like you see, like, these organizations, man, they just, it's them. It's whatever, man. You can't even say anything because it's a waste of breath.
Hey, look, check this out. And it's a thing that can't nobody get on no platform and tell me I don't know what I know, because I've had these private conversations with these daggone fighters, with these professional fighters. Your favorite fighter, I've had this conversation with them in private.
Turns. Sorry, I got a family emergency. I gotta get off. I gotta get off, y'all.
Oh, Godspeed, money.
All right.
Hope everything gets good.
I appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate everybody, y'all. Much love, much appreciated. We will do this tomorrow. I'm sorry, y'all, because we was cooking. I was enjoying this, but I really gotta go, y'all.
No, it's all good, man.
Y'all.
We'll talk about Estrada and Gonzalez tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
All right.